Hello, traveler of the dark. You're on the channel where the most bone-chilling myths and legends from around the world come to life. If you love that spine-tingling fear, subscribe now and hit the bell. Things are only going to get scarier from here. Tonight, we travel to Japan, where a cursed spirit wanders the streets. She is called Kuchisake-onna. She asks only one question: am I beautiful? And that question may be your last. Centuries ago, during Japan's Edo period, there lived a woman of breathtaking beauty. Men were drawn to her like moths to a flame, and her gaze made hearts race. But she was vain, consumed by her own reflection. They say she was married to a samurai, a man who would not tolerate betrayal. When he suspected her unfaithfulness, he did not pause to question. She stood before a mirror, admiring herself, when he drew his sword and whispered with chilling calm, "Now who will say you're beautiful?" In an instant, he carved her smile from ear to ear. She collapsed to the floor, her scream cut into a gurgling rasp. She might have died, but her soul lingered, trapped between this world and the next, filled with rage, pain, and an unbreakable curse. Centuries passed and people began to forget, but Kuchisake-onna did not vanish. She adapted. In 1979, a wave of true panic swept through Nagoya. Children reported seeing a strange woman near schools. She wore a red coat, had long black hair, and a surgical mask. Whenever she approached, she asked the same terrifying question: am I beautiful? Kids were too frightened to walk home alone. Parents escorted them after school. Teachers organized patrols at the school gates. Police increased nighttime patrols. TV and newspapers fed the frenzy, debating whether Kuchisake-onna was real. Fear hung in the streets like fog. This was no mere legend. It became a social phenomenon. In an age of science, a spirit haunted the pavement. When she appears, you won't hear her footsteps. Her movement is like smoke, silent and drifting. She approaches until you meet her eyes. Then she asks, "Am I beautiful?" Answer, "No." And she kills you with the scissors she holds, bright steel glinting in the dark. Say yes, and she removes her mask to reveal a mouth ripped from ear to ear, and asks again, "Now?" Even if you say yes a second time, she will carve your face to resemble hers. No one ever escaped, unless they knew her secret. They say if you reply, "You're average," she hesitates. Offer her candy, ask her a question, she becomes disoriented. But who dares test the rumor? In a small town in western Japan, a young boy walked home from school. His last words to his mother: "Mom, I saw a strange woman today. She asked if she was beautiful, but I ran away." He vanished the next day. Police searched for weeks. They found only his notebooks, his backpack, and a smear of red on the pavement. Then there's the story of a teacher walking home from work. Her phone rang, an unknown number. She answered. Silence, then a whisper. "Am I beautiful?" The line went dead. That same night, she ended up in the hospital. She fell flat on a perfectly level sidewalk and broke her leg. Surveillance cameras captured a red-clad figure drifting by, but no one saw her move. Kuchisake-onna is more than a spirit. She's a symbol. She embodies society's fear of beauty, of judgment, of vengeance. She is the tragic woman who became a monster, not through the supernatural, but through very human emotions: betrayal, anger, pain. Her mask is not just a disguise, it's a mirror for us all. We wear masks every day. What hides beneath yours? Her image has inspired cinema. In 2007, the film Carved brought her tale to the screen, reigniting terror in audiences. She appears in manga, anime, and even video games. Decades may pass, but her fear endures. Her name is whispered at night. Her silhouette still drifts through Tokyo's alleys, and her voice echoes in the dark. Am I beautiful? They say she comes for those who know too much. Now you know everything: her story, her pain, her curse. So if tonight you see a woman in red, wearing a surgical mask, and she asks you, "Am I beautiful?" think very carefully before you answer. If this video made you glance over your shoulder, give it a like. Let me know you're still breathing. Subscribe for more terrifying legends you shouldn't watch alone. And tell me in the comments, what would you say to Kuchisake-onna? See you in the next video if the night doesn't claim you first.